Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's Saturday. It looks a little cloudy. I guess we'll get some rain today. I don't know how it is in the rest of the YouTube world. But, yeah, a friend of mine, he does street race talk. Um, I told him to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do some drag racing talking too. Um, but yeah, everybody, uh, I'm a big fan of street outlaws. I'm a big fan of drag racing, NHARA, and all that. So, um, I watch on this coming Monday, Street Outlaws be on a new episode. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I love Street Outlaws. Um, but the first episode of Street Outlaws that they had the list shake up where Chief and Jeff Lutz took their pro mods off the list. I'm not, I love watching Street Outlaws. I could watch it all day and all night when it's on, even though it's the old seasons and all that. So, I didn't really, care for it, the first episode for some reason. It seemed like it was just boring, it was like, I mean, it was okay. I mean, I watched the 2 hours, but, I don't know. It's just like I wasn't into it for some reason. I don't know. That guy, Ryan, the newcomer, with the Fireball Camaro, I mean, he's an alright guy. He's got a fast car, twin turbo. But, I don't know, man. I mean, there's just something about it. But after that, it's still a lot more to come. So I guess it's going to get good towards the middle, like it always does. But, yeah, Chuck made it to number 1 in the Death Trap. Since he made them improvements to the Death Trap, them tires, man. I mean, he really made that Fox body light, and he's really put a lot of improvement into that car. The way I'm thinking, I just can't believe Chuck. The past couple of seasons, Chuck really wasn't. He really wasn't. He was losing the races. He went from what number? I don't know if you correct me if I'm wrong. I think he went from number 5 all the way down to number 9. Then he went to 10. Then he kept losing. I know they had some out of state races, I think, and I know he kept losing. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Chuck sucks. He's losing," and all this and all that. And then he just finally came on there one time like, "Listen, everybody, the Death Trapper is off the list." And then, they still had Chuck on there, and then he made the improvements to the Death Trap. That damn thing is fast, man. He's got that thing tuned just right and everything. He's number 1. And now, it's going to be interesting this coming Monday, because if you guys, didn't catch last week, Daddy Dave, I think he raced a Mazda. He blew his engine up. So, that's one thing about nitrous motors. It wears out the pistons, all that, each stage, it's spraying the nitrous in there. And, it can really do a number to a block and some pistons. I've seen some nitrous do some damage, to some engines. And them engines, man, they're not cheap. So, I saw the preview of Street Outlaws for this coming Monday, and I guess they're going to show where Daddy Dave puts his Pro Charger. He gets the new engine with the Pro Charger, and you see Chuck, and it comes in there in the shop, and he says, "Man, that engine what makes about 2,000 horsepower," and then Daddy Dave's just smirk on his face like, "Yeah, motherfucker." And I think he said something about, "Yeah, you can keep the number 1 spot holding for me," or something he said. But, yeah, I love Daddy Dave. I'm a big fan of all the Street Outlaw guys. But Goliath 2.0, man, with that Pro Charger setup he's got on the thing, that damn thing is fast. That 64 Nova he's got, I know Goliath 1, he wrecked. And he got the body and the chassis from Bodigo, I think it was, that one guy that had the red Chevy Nova. So, but yeah, I think this season has a lot in store. I was talking, I was listening to my buddy on Street Race Talk. He was talking about the new Crow. They had the mega race they built the Crow for. And we all know that Chief was going to go back to the Le Mans. We all know that. He loved the Crow. I mean, the Crow was a beautiful car. I mean, I wish he would paint it back. I don't know if he's going to keep it the way he has the setup on it now. I know the doors are on there from the original Crow. I know some of the firewall is from the original Crow. I remember Sean saying that, we made this Crow. We took some of the heart from the old Crow and to put it into this new Crow. And I'm thinking, I don't know if he's. I mean, I would like it. I would really like it if he painted back the way he had it before. I mean, the Crow. When everybody thought when he got the Crow together, because Midwest street cars, you had Murder Nova was black, the Elko was black. And then they had the Crow was black. And we all thought he was going to keep it murdered out, looking, so I guess that's their cars. So that shop, we got black cars for our shop. But then he decided, Sean, Murder Nova's father, I think his name is Richard, has a body shop. And I guess Chief wanted the Crow painted. And that pearl white, I don't know if it was pearl white or what. But it was beautiful. When they pulled that thing off the trailer, then they put the judge stickers, and they made instead of saying the judge says the Crow. That was, that car was beautiful. And, I would like to see the Crow he has now be painted like the old Crow, but then a lot of people are saying that the Crow looks good the way it does. I like it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going down Chief. I'm a big fan of Chief. I follow Chief. He's one of my biggest fans between him and Sean. My fans on Street Outlaws is Chief, Sean, Daddy Dave, Chuck, and then Farm Truck in Arizona. And then I like Boosted a little bit. But, I like all the Street Outlaw guys. They're all cool with me. And, but hopefully we can see, what the Crow has to offer. I know it's a lot lighter than the old Crow. I know Chief said that, I think it has a 400 Butler Performance engine in it. So he did put that little, I think the original Crow, if I'm not mistaken, Stevie, my buddy in the Street Talk and correct me if he subscribes to my channel. I think it was a 383 Butler Performance, and I think when the Crow got wrecked, he took that motor out of the Crow for the Crow mod. But since he took the Crow mod off of the list, we don't know because Chief's got his NHRA drag racing license. He went for the finals and all. And, like I said, I watched the live streams of when they had cash, when they had they had lights out and all them. I watch all that stuff. And, so I don't know if he's still got that little engine still in the Crow mod. He hasn't talked about the Crow mod. But then a lot of people saying that he put a bigger engine in the Crow mod too. But I'm thinking, Chief, hey, you got the Crow now for the street. You got the Pro mod for track. Man, take that engine out and put a big-ass engine in there with them twin turbos. And then now we got Kai Kelly that is driving a Pontiac Pro Mod. It's like a reddish orange with a big block. I think somebody said it's like a 900 cubic inch engine he has in there. And I don't know how many stages of nitrous he got in there, so that car is pretty quick. I saw reaction times for that car. And then he called out Chief, so I'm wondering if we're going to see Chief Pro Mod against Kai Kelly, his Pro Mod. That would be a good-ass race to see, But, Kai Kelly, Chief's got Kai once for because Kai's engine blew. He had a nitrous backfire at the starting line, so Chief got him once. But that damn pro mod he has is pretty quick. You know, Chief, if he's still got that little 383 with the twin turbos in the pro mod, if I'm not, I don't know if it's 383, I'm thinking it was. But if he's still got that in the pro mod, if he's going to call out Kyle Kelly, he needs to take that motor. I know he had that engine took to Texas and had aluminum heads or whatever put in there because the bearings and all that were kept wearing out and they kept getting a lot of metal shavings in the oil on the pro mod. So hopefully, I'm hoping he has a bigger engine in the pro mod. I mean, I'm not sure, but you know, now he took the car off the list and he don't want no pro mods on there. Now Jeff Lutz wants to come back on the list with his 57, the Evil Twin Chevy Bel Air. That's a beautiful car, but you know, it might be, I don't know, but Jeff Lutz, that car is heavy though, so I mean, I don't know, he might have some power in there to keep up with them boys. And but the other thing I wanted to talk about, alright now, with the new list shakeup, where is, I don't know if the banknote was on there, and if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, last season was, if I'm not mistaken, was Derek on the list still? Or was he rebuilding his car? I'm not sure. But I'm like, where's Derek at? Where's Boosted? Because I know Boosted was on the list. Who else? Yeah, it was them two, Derek, Boosted. But I'm like, where are they at? So, and the banknote. So, I don't know, maybe they're coming in like the end of the season. Maybe Chiefs going to have another list shake up. I don't know. Unless somebody's going to drop off. But, I don't know. But, like I said, we're going to do some more, you know, like I said, I'm going to do some more vlogs. I'm going to mix and match. I'm going to do a lot with my daily vlogs. Like I said, I'm going to tell stories about my childhood or whatever, and, you know, about my day. And then I'm going to do a lot more about, the drag racing community and all that, too. And, keep you up to date. My friend, Steve, I think his name is Steve, Street Race Talk. You know, I subscribe to him. Hopefully he subscribes to me. You know, me and him, you know, we'll go back and forth, you know, and talk about street outlaws, what's going on in the drag racing community and all that. But like I said, don't forget, Street Outlaws, Monday at 9 o'clock, new episode, Season 8. I think it's Season 8. I can't wait to see it because, I mean, I'm really interested in seeing what Daddy Dave does with this new Pro Charger setup and see how far he gets up the list. So, you know,